Sensuality is your superpower. Choose wisely is the message that I'm hearing. You are coming up as the Queen of Pentacles here. And what I was being told to speak about is recognizing your sensuality as a part of one of your sacred priestess gifts. Because in this energy, you are in your power. You are destined to be someone who is seen. I've also picked the Star card as well. You are someone who has a unique gift that is meant to be expressed in some way for the collective, in a way of healing. And this energy, this sacred feminine energy, is expressed in a way that is through any type of career, and it comes through in a way that is only unique to you, and what gives it this essence and this magic is you. So what I was getting is Spirit really wanted me to focus on what is the shift that is happening right now. I feel like we are right in the middle of this breakthrough, of this opening, is what I'm getting. And it's almost like I feel you reclaiming back your gifts, you reclaiming back your power. And I feel you are doing this by realizing, when I got the message about choosing wisely, who you were, your energy was being leaked, where it was being leaked from, who was like almost taking your energy, where you're investing time into that wasn't of your highest good. So it's like you're almost moving into a different era now. You're moving into this Queen of Pentacles who very much knows she is abundant from a place of where her gifts come from, what she was born with, where her past life gifts were. This is something that Spirit, and what I'm kind of like getting, is for you to really tap into this more, because it's very much leading you to your abundance. So I have the Palace of Coins here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I pulled the Fool card as well. It's like the way to your success, the way to your abundant life, whatever you're calling in. And I very much feel that it is around having an abundant life, but that what you are happy in, what your soul is kind of yearning for, what your life's mission is, and believing that you can do this. So it's like the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. It's about new beginnings. It's like a restart, right? So it's like zero, the Fool. What is being shown is it's like a new start. It's a new beginning, and this is leading you towards your empire. When I talk about the sensuality and this magnetism that you hold, it's very much tapped into, I'm getting like a lot of Egyptian energy coming through. So some of you might work with some deities, some goddesses, like Egyptian is coming through very strongly today. And it's almost that I feel like they're saying, like, we're celebrating you. We are looking at everything that you've accomplished, and maybe you feel, maybe you're feeling this energy. It's like being in the middle of it, and then you're waiting for this clarity. You're waiting for what is on the other side. The clarity will come. The clarity will come. And I feel too that there's going to be a lot of, I feel there's like a lot of energy around you, okay? Seems to be, I feel you're going to be hearing from a few people, because I'm picking up on people that are sensing that you're moving away, that you've called back your power. Because I talked in the other video about this womb magic, and that this essence that the womb holds is of abundance, is sacred energy, is what manifestations are made from. And when this is like, if you have recently, not even recently, there's a lot of like past energies I feel that are still trying to come back, because you have called back your power, okay? Because it's almost like they can sense that you are moving on to bigger things. You are moving away from them. And when you've called your power back, and you've called your sacred, divine, feminine energy back, cleansed and whole, and back in its entirety, when you've called this back, you, like, people, and it's not even just the most recent energy you've like been with. I'm getting that there's like more than one, again, energy coming through. that very much sense you're moving on to bigger things. You're moving on to a new life now is what I'm getting. And with the Star card here as well that I picked, the Star card is about you. Yes, you're meant to shine. You're meant to have these, use your amazing priestess gifts. Know that you can do it. Know that it is abundant. And because the Star card is also about, to me, represents someone who's self-focused, someone who is healing, but also that you are a healer as well. And I feel that you have been, because like in this card too, she's like healing this man and she's pouring like, you know, holy water over his body, or some type of water. I'll just say it's holy water. So it's like, you are the healer. You have been healing, you know, past connections, whatever type of connections, but I feel this is around romantic connections and a lot that are still connected, like still connected to you. You might be having disturbance sleeps. You might be kind of waking up a lot as well, because you can sense this energy, and especially if you are very susceptible to energy, and you pick up on things like this. And we are in Scorpio season, even though my messages are timeless. In this like watery psychics, you know, energy, like it's just it's very intense, I must say. And especially kind of like sitting in this middle and waiting for this opening to come through. So you may be picking up a lot on a lot of psychic energy, a lot of connections that are thinking about you telepathically, trying to get your attention, and kind of waking you up is what I'm getting. So let's see what else we have coming through. I very much, yeah, because I kind of was getting this strong message about how your womb magic and what you hold is so sacred, and that you are pouring this into your career, your you know, your relationships. It's like all parts of your life. Okay, so you might also be spending quite a lot of time alone, especially if, like I was talking about, if you are very susceptible to, in this season, and just this like this very heightened psychic energy that's going on at the moment. And yeah, because I do feel like there's a lot of things, especially in your dream time, and things that are waking you up, that I was getting, because you're picking up a lot on like a lot of things here. As I was saying, you might be spending quite a lot of time alone because you need this time and this space to move into this new chapter, to move into this new reality, this new, you know, if you want to talk about quantum leaping, quantum jumping, it's almost that you have created this and now you are stepping into this new reality, and it feels uncomfortable. So you might be feeling not very grounded, and we are like, there's a lot of, I mean, Scorpio season being, you know, the watery energy too, which is, you know, linked to emotion. It's kind of this unsettled energy. But know that when you're feeling unsettled, when you're spending this time alone, and you might feel that you're doing things that you didn't normally do, or you're quitting things, or you're not, you've cut off certain friendships or connections because you're changing. And it's almost with this Four of Cups, I'm getting that you might kind of be looking to grab onto something that's familiar because everything might be feeling uncomfortable. But know that the uncomfortability is because you are shifting into a new paradigm, a new reality, your new future. Like, this is the new chapter that you're moving into. So that's why it feels like you're in this unsettled energy. But know that it's very much leading you, this Nine of Pentacles here, is very much leading you to what you've been calling in. And it's because you realize that I'm not leaking my energy. I'm not going to be distracted as well. I feel like there might be, I do feel like there's energies trying to distract you. So just know that you feel uncomfortable because you are shifting into this new reality, okay? So let's see what else. Yeah, I very much get to, because you hold this very strong magnetic sensuality, sexuality energy that I was talking about. It's like cultivating this more within yourself, in your sacral, really feeling into your own power, your own essence, and feeling that within your body, and then pouring it into what it is that you want to be doing in terms of, like, that could be your manifestations. And another thing that was coming through as well was about. You might have found too when you were with different connections that either like people that weren't right for you, you would get signs that maybe you would be feeling really anxious, or maybe you had a sore stomach or something like this. Like your body will give you signs when it's uncomfortable. Or some of you too, you may have put on weight, especially around like your stomach area, and this is because it's this protection around your sacral where your body is trying to protect itself from certain energies. Okay, I just wanted, like, that was coming through. There's also something about coming through to have honor and pride about what you do, and you know, whatever it is that you want to do in this world. And it doesn't have to be spirituality, because your divine energy like translates into any career, okay, any business, any career you want to do, and having pride for that and having high standards. Your energy is sacred, your time is sacred. If you don't want to work with certain people, you do not have to. You have the ability to say no, and like this is another sign that you are shifting into a new paradigm, because you may have always said yes because you may have felt bad, but now you are reclaiming your energy, reclaiming your power, and you can say no. You don't have to do things you don't want to do. And the more you bring this into your reality, the more it can become true for you. Living a life that is aligned with your energy, especially if you're someone who's sensitive and picks up on a lot. Having protection, having and respect around what you do, and that you can have boundaries. If you don't want to work with certain people in your business, you don't. Make your business and your structure, whatever you want to do, make it like work for you. Make it work for your lifestyle. That, you know, that's like kind of what is coming through, because this is all yes about planning, doing, because yeah, we think logically, but we also have to, like, there's a lot of things that go into this manifestation as well. So have the belief and keep faith that everything is going to work out for you. I very much get that there is a lot of abundance coming in. If you don't get distracted from these energies that I feel like someone is going, like there's like a few people that are wanting to reach out to you. And I'm kind of very much getting that with the cards. Okay, they've come through because I did pick the Page of Cups in the night. Like, it's very much, I feel it's coming through because they feel you're moving away. Okay, so that's just coming through. And keep believing, even though you've had some loss, even though you might still be grieving about something, because it could be even grieving for your old life, or grieving for the old you, okay, because you're being reborn into this life that you'll be wanting. But know that even though you've had this loss, whatever this loss is in your life, have faith, because everything is manifesting for you if you put in the energy towards yourself and eliminate distractions, and know that being uncomfortable is just a sign that you are on the right path. You are on the right, like, this is your destiny. Have high standards and don't give an F about what anyone says. You can say no. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Create a life that works for you. This is how powerful you are, and this is like how much power you actually have over your life and what you can create. And if you would like to learn more about this energy, I do have a monthly Patreon where I offer exclusive content, which you can find down in the description box. Like this video if it resonated with you, and leave me a comment or an emoji to tell me how you felt about the reading. And subscribe if you feel called to. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.